Hey everyone, it's Kateria Knows back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to get over a heartbreak. Heartbreak could be so devastating, it could be so confusing, it could just be so hurtful. And if you ever have been through a heartbreak, I hope that you have taken the time out to really truly understand what you were going through and what the relationship was all about. And that's actually my first tip on how to get over a heartbreak, is to sit back, to reflect upon the relationship and the entire experience, and what was the objective of your relationship? Why were the two of you even coming together in the first place? And think about the different things that you were trying to teach your partner. You know, what were you really aiming to convey to them that they possibly weren't even getting? It's really important to look to this, because whatever you were trying to teach them is something that you were needing to also teach yourself. Oftentimes when we are speaking, we are essentially speaking to ourselves. So whatever you were trying to share with your mate or teach them or convey to them, bring those things, those messages back into yourself. It may be, a mirror reflection, or it may be an inside out lesson, but it's still going to be something that is relevant for you to also evolve and grow. Also, think about the things that your ex was trying to teach you as well. Think back to the things that they were also trying to teach you. There's definitely something to learn from what another person is sharing. It may not be exactly what they were trying to teach you, but there is something that you can get from that particular lesson. You also want to just sit back and just think about the relationship overall, how it began, how it ended, and see what you were calling into your life before the relationship even manifested in the first place. Because oftentimes we're trying to learn love, self-love. We're trying to find a sense of our worth, and the universe will send another person that will challenge us and make us feel like we're not worthy, or make us feel like we're not beautiful, and then inevitably we end up learning and developing a stronger sense of self-worth or self-love, but it is through some form of a challenge. But you definitely want to take a step back and reflect on that and see what was going on there, so you could become more whole and you can move past the relationship and not having to recreate the same dynamic with another person. This is going to be so powerful for you. Now, another thing when it comes to getting over a breakup is to shed things from the past relationship. Get rid of gifts, get rid of letters or cards, or put those things away to where you're not able to readily see them, or literally donate or give someone else the things that your ex may have given to you, just so you can cut all energy ties, from your atmosphere entirely. Even cutting your hair is a good way to release the energy from the relationship. Oftentimes women shave their head after they've dealt with a very heavy situation, and it helps them to relieve themselves and to get back on track and back focused in life overall. Now, this video is not just for women, it's for men as well, but I have noticed a theme with women when it comes to dealing with a tragedy in their lives and cutting their hair. Another great tip when it comes to overcoming a breakup is to journal. Journal. Write down the things that you're feeling, write down the experiences, write down the things that you feel that you may have done wrong, the things that you felt that you did right, because this is going to be so helpful to get that stuff out of you, so it's not pent up inside of you and creating a certain vibration around you that's just going to perpetuate the same type of a dynamic with another person. This is very important, okay? Now, something that may be a bit unpopular to most people that talk about this stuff or give advice on this, but this is something that I truly believe in, and it's simply to cry as much as you can. Purge and release. Tears help us to release different hormones in our brain and helps us to refresh and purify and restore our brain chemistry. And I know a lot of people try to put on their poker faces and be strong and not cry, but crying is very helpful for you to become refreshed and renewed. It's like when the sky is cloudy and it's raining, then the next day it's just clear skies above us. And this is what our tears are able to do for us. So I definitely want to encourage you guys to go on ahead and shed those tears and cry. Now, don't sulk and just dwell in sadness. You want to cry as a way to purge and to release, but you don't want to stay in sadness, because you're going to end up creating a certain vibration around yourself that's going to draw in more situations for you to feel pity and to feel pathetic and sad, and that's just not necessary. Know that relationships are schools. When you're getting into a union with another person, they are coming to teach you something, you're coming to teach them, but the experience overall is teaching you both a very dynamic lesson in your life that's going to help you to overall grow and mature to better individuals entirely. Fasting and detoxing are just tremendous when it comes to overcoming a heartbreak. I mean, I cannot stress this enough, you guys. Our physical bodies are our subconscious mind, and if we really take care of them and purify them and clear them out, we are able to clear out old emotions and past wounds and so many other things. So you definitely want to fast and detox. I mean, this has helped me so much with overcoming a major breakup from my twin flame. And it helps you to just get your mind clear, to get more in tune with source and your higher self and your purpose overall. And then, I mean, you also will maybe lose a little bit of weight or get more glowing skin and just become more beautiful all the way around. And your vibrational frequency actually boosts up when you fast and detox, and it helps clear out your skin, it helps revitalize your hair and your inner organs and reset your immune system. Therefore, you're going to have more strength and more energy to get back out there on the dating scene. You definitely want to work out, get yourself in shape. I mean, there are so many benefits to working out. You guys already know this. You release dopamine and serotonin just through pumping the blood and doing these different exercises. And then also, of course, on top of that, you are looking better and feeling better, and you have more energy and you're glowing and all of these things. I mean, working out is just a tremendous tip in overcoming heartbreak, and you're just reinventing yourself, and that feels good. And overall, and also with our bodies being our subconscious mind, when you're working out, you're sweating and you're getting those toxins out of you, those toxic emotions out of you. I mean, it's one of the most healing things that we can do when it comes to overcoming a breakup. Now, you guys, I have given you several tips so far, but I really want you guys to listen to this video all the way to the end, because I'm going to give my bonus tip, which is my best tip on how to overcome a heartbreak. And this tip that I'm going to give is a little bit unpopular to most people and dating advisors, yet it's something that I believe in wholeheartedly, and it is to spend time alone. Yes, get some alone time, get in tune with yourself, go into modes of isolation and meditation, and get back in touch with the relationship with yourself, because the relationship with yourself precedes all other relationships. Don't just get back out there on the dating scene and try to replace your ex with another person, because you're just going to recreate either the same situation or a worse situation. Rebounds are just not the way to go. You know, let yourself be your rebound. Get in tune with yourself, date yourself, heal yourself, and reflect, you know, and just spend time with who you are. Even if we're in a relationship with someone, we still live these lives alone. So that relationship with yourself is the most important relationship that you could build and that you could have while here on planet Earth. So definitely spend time alone. Don't just jump into a relationship with someone else right away. Go to the movies by yourself. Go out to eat by yourself. Go get back into your hobbies that you were into before, or find some new ones. This is major when it comes to leaving a relationship. Also, you don't want to jump into having sex with other people. You know, I know a lot of people, they go through a breakup and then they're just back to boinking and humping on people, trying to replace their ex, and it's just disastrous. You want to spend some time by yourself and not engage in sexual activities so that you won't be drawing in or pulling in the energy of other people. You want to be in integrity with yourself, your own soul, your own energy, your own vitality, your own purpose, and just distance yourself for a while, you know, and get in tune with yourself. And don't engage in sexual activity until you are really truly emotionally healed and ready to give of yourself to another person in exchange in that way. But don't try to cover this up. It's kind of like, you know, throwing a band-aid on a bullet wound. Like, you know, you just can't do that. You want to really purge emotionally. You want to tune into yourself, check in with what you are feeling, clear your energy around you. If you have to clear your energy around you, that's a lot of energy that is emitting from you after going through a breakup. You want to clear all that up and clean it all out before you start to invite other energies into your life. When it comes to healing from a breakup, you want to release any negative thoughts that you may have created against the opposite sex. Any negative thoughts that may have come into you after your breakup about the opposite sex. Oh, women ain't shit. Women ain't. Men aren't nothing. Whatever you may be thinking, stop that type of a thinking, okay? Because that's just building up a vibration in you that's going to repel the opposite sex and keep you single for a lot longer. Instead, start to think thoughts of positive affirmations about the opposite sex. You know, men are amazing. There are lovely, faithful, loving, and caring and nurturing men in the world. There are beautiful, wholesome, classy, caring women on earth. You want to say these types of things to yourself because our thoughts, our actions, our deeds, our emotions, and our energy create our realities. And you want to emit the best thoughts and energy so that you could create a reality that you desire to live. Meditation is a major tip that you want to incorporate and apply to yourself when it comes to overcoming a breakup. And what I am going to share with you is to close your eyes and to meditate, but do a visualization meditation and visualize you drawing all of your energy back into yourself, away from your ex, away from the people that you guys were associated with, away from all of the different places that you guys have gone through or gone to with one another. Just imagine yourself drawing all of your energy back into you, like you're collecting yourself. This is going to be very powerful in you standing in your own power, because when we go through a breakup, it's as if we give so much of our energy to another person, and this is what causes us to feel so hurt when they leave, because we feel like we gave ourselves to them. So if you are doing a visualization meditation, drawing your energy back to you, you're going to repair your energy atmosphere and become whole once again. Going on a silent retreat is just so healing for anything that you may go through in your life. Even if you're not going through anything, going on a silent retreat is amazing. I go to Tamika Petrie's silent retreats, and they have completely changed my life for the better. I've become more calm, more poised, graceful, and more clear in my mind and my intentions in life. And after I had a breakup, I did go on a silent retreat, and I purged a lot. I got in tune in my mind and with myself and spirit, and I came out of that retreat just much more clear and whole. and just more sound overall. So definitely take it upon yourself to go on a silent retreat and travel as well. Just travel, get away from your environment, especially from the environment that you may have experienced that relationship in, because there are so many things, so many stores or parks and different places that are going to just continue to remind you of your ex, and it can make you feel like your world is just done or someone died. So if you actually take it upon yourself, hop on an airplane and get the heck on out of your immediate environment, you're going to be able to meet different people, see different things, open your mind, expand your horizons, and know that there is so many more things that you need to experience and so many more human beings on planet Earth that you probably wouldn't have even met if you were still in the relationship with this other person. Now, another thing that is very helpful when it comes to overcoming a heartbreak or breakup is to think of all the negative things that you experience from your partner. You definitely do, because I know that when we go through a breakup, we tend to just reminisce on all the beautiful things, and we're crying like, oh my gosh, I remember he did this, and yeah, you know, she did that for me, so on and so forth. But if you remember the negative things, it's going to help you stay solid in this breakup and not go running back to your ex. Like, wait a minute, man, this man got my car taken. Like, he did this, he did that, she did this, she did that. I'm not going back. Like, and think of those things, write them down. Write down why you will never be with this person. You know, and whenever you're feeling lonely or sad, you could go back and read those words, and it will reaffirm to you why you're not in this relationship, therefore making you feel happier and stronger and even more ready to continue to move forward. Another great tip when it comes to healing from a breakup is to change your diet. Yes. Stop eating the things that your ex and yourself used to eat. Start eating different meals. The reason why I say this is because our food it creates the chemistry in our body. So if you're still eating the same foods that you guys were eating, there's really no shift and change in your physical body that is taking place. And also, when you change your diet, you start to kind of sever the connection between them, because they may still be eating the same foods that you guys were eating together, and this could lock you guys energetically with each other. But if you literally say, you know what, I'm not going to eat any bell peppers for 2 months, I'm not going to eat this, I'm not going to go get pizza, and I'm going to start picking up new diets and new things and incorporating different foods, you're going to start to recreate the chemistry in your body, and it's going to build a whole nother aura and a whole nother energy within you that's going to continue to assist in you separating that energy tie from your ex-partner. Now, my bonus tip, and this is my favorite tip. This has helped me so much with overcoming heartbreak. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I've been through one major heartbreak. I mean, I've been through probably 3-4 heartbreaks, but one major one that it was just so hurtful. I did not think that I was gonna get through this. I felt like I was literally dealing with symptoms of brokenheartedness, heart palpitations and anxiety, and just a very deep sadness. I separated myself from everybody for about a year, went into modes of isolation and went silent and all of these things. It was just a very, very difficult thing. It took me about 2 years to fully get over this heartbreak. And once I came through, I really realized all the things that really helps me. And this very last tip has been the biggest one that helped me to, it's helped the most out of all of the tips that I have, and that is to reinvent yourself and redo yourself and create a brand new world. Create a brand new world around you, because often when we go through these heartbreaks, it's not just that we're sad that we are no longer with our partner, but it's that world that we were associated with while in the relationship, the people, the friends, the restaurants, the environments, everything that you used to do with your partner, it doesn't feel the same anymore now that they are no longer with you. So you want to recreate your world and create a world outside of those same environments and people and all of that, so your ex is not associated in this world and you don't get reminded of them all the time. So there are so many different ways you can create a new world for yourself. You can learn another language. This is really excellent when it comes to reinventing yourself, because now you can speak to millions of human beings that you weren't able to speak with before. You know, you can learn a new skill, learn a dance, you know, learn a sport, some type of a craft or activity that you, or new hobby that you can kind of incorporate into your daily life or your regular schedule, that is going to be something that really pulls you away from that world with your ex-lover, your partner, your old partner. You can change your style when it comes to reinventing yourself, the way that you wear your hair, the way that you dress, because then you're going to start to identify as a new version of yourself that your ex has no part of, okay? And also, know that our cells regenerate themselves, I believe, like every 28 days, and our entire body regenerates after every 7 years or what have you. So know that every day that you are not with your ex, your whole body is recreating a whole new physical form that they haven't touched and they are not a part of. It's just our psychological, you know, states of mind that kind of keep us trapped in those old partnerships. And also, you can speak with a counselor, speak with a therapist, get readings, get clarity from other people. This is going to be something that is very healing and very helpful to you. And if you don't have a cat, get a cat, because cats help to repair the tissues in your body. They help your heart to beat regularly, and their purr helps to calm and restore you and everything as well. But yeah, recreate your reality so that you are just not even associated with your ex, and you are just becoming a brand new version of yourself that they couldn't even recognize you if they saw you, or they wouldn't be able to say that's that person that I was with. They will see a whole new version of you, and you're gonna just feel beyond them or past them and not even be fazed by their presence. This has worked tremendously for myself. They just don't fit in that new world that you have created. So nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so that you can be updated on the new releases that I put out here. I am putting more content out here on YouTube, and I am putting a lot of free information out there, so you can help support me by liking, by sharing, subscribing, or you can book a session with me. Check the description box below so you can learn how to get in contact with me. I'm Kateria Knows, and I am checking out. Peace and divine light and love.